Hi, everybody. Tom from CSI. Welcome back to what we're doing. As you've all seen, the new pad is finally in. Everything is custom bagged and custom made. These aren't prototypes anymore. The ones you saw before were prototypes. Nobody had ever seen them before. Now these are actual production pads. Wool on this side, foam on this side. They come in a nice bag, and it's called CSI flippable buffing pad. One thing to note, you have to use the 3M quick disconnect that you can buy at any jobber store or online, and they are the best tool for using with flipping these pads. There are aftermarket adapters, but I would suggest not using those aftermarket adapters. They don't have it down as well as 3M does right now. So just buy the 3M adapter. I hear they last for a long, long time. Actually, I haven't heard that any of them broke yet. So the double-sided pads have been out for a while from 3M, but as far as I know, 3M does not have a foam and a wool. And why would they? Because they're not pushing single product polishing. Maybe they think it doesn't work, but for all of you who know how well single product polishing works, this pad is the answer. So do all your cutting from this side and all your finishing from this side. Something I want to talk about right now is the history of this pad. This was an idea that was kind of just came out of being in a conversation. A buddy of mine and I had a conversation. Tom, what if? And I said, wow, that's a great idea. Well, 25 years ago, I came out with a pad just like this. The only problem is that company would be sold immediately, and I decided not to go in the direction of the ownership of that pad. And we went back to using, our normal wool pad and our normal foam pad. And we have those as individual pads if you like. But if you're a production shop and you are in love with the CSI products, whether being SystemOne, which is a great for detailing companies, very inexpensive when you look at the ounce per ounce cost, or if you've used the Ceramics product that I came out with in 2008, it's a great product in the body shop. And then if you really wanted something a little bit faster, you want to move more cars during the day, then the XX is the way to go, using Ceram XX, wool pad to cut, foam pad to finish. There is absolutely no faster way to push work through your shop with guaranteed no swirl marks. But 80% of your work with this wool pad, couple drops of the same exact product on a foam pad, and you're done. But I want to share with you a video that I did with a dear friend showing off our brand new pad many, many years ago. Here it is.
This is my 71 Citroen DS. It's been sitting for, I don't know, about 15 years. We pulled the gas tank out. We're doing some work to it. I've kind of brought the paint back as best as I can. Eventually, we're going to restore it. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is, every time I go to a car show, there's this guy I see there. He's going, Jay, can I show you my system for polishing and cleaning? I got to run. I'm kind of busy, because all those guys selling Vegematics and all this kind of stuff. But then I saw some of his work and was pretty impressed. So I said, hey, I should invite him over and see if he can do something about the paint. on my old Citroën here. This is Tom from SystemOne, right, Tom?
Hi, Jay.
And your buddy Armando.
Yes.
Armando, come on in here, you guys. Now, anybody can kind of make a brand new car like the Corvettes or something look great. I think most car enthusiasts, especially if they can't afford to repaint the car, probably have something like I have here. I think this is original paint on this car. It's a 71. It's been in the sun. I've tried to bring it back as best I could. You think you can make it look better than that?
I think I can.
Okay. And what is SystemOne exactly?
The method behind SystemOne is one single product that takes the place of a compound, a polish, and a glaze.
Right.
So we're able to take on any grit, sand scratch, or like we've got
So it's
here,
just one
towels.
product, like
One
combining
product.
all my loans into
That's
one
right.
small monthly payment.
That's right.
Tell me about the product itself. How does it differ from other products?
It's not a diminishing abrasive. So we replace diminishing abrasive with a
Now, what does
special-
diminishing abrasive mean? It's got,
Diminishing abrasive are those big particles that you can feel in compound
Right,
that
right.
scratch the paint.
Okay, the little-
SystemOne's a different technology.
Okay,
Completely
okay.
new technology.
And did you invent this? Did you come up with it? Okay, okay. And how long have you been working on this?
About 15 years.
So what's the first thing you need to do to prepare this?
We've got a pad that's wool on one side, and you flip it over and it's foam on the other side, and I'll show that to you, but we'll start out with a wool pad using the exact same
All right, why don't you
product,
guys
flip it over.
do what you do,
Okay.
and we'll check in with you a little bit, and I'll have them film you as you do it so they can see at home what needs to be done. When they would buy your product, did they buy just the polish, or did they buy, or was it come in a whole sort of
It's
like
got
a...
a nice kit.
Oh, okay.
This is a SystemOne Pro kit. And
Okay.
It comes with a DVD.
Comes with everything you need.
Everything you need.
And with a DVD, because nobody reads anymore.
That's
Okay, great, great. Most people are illiterate, so they have to have the DVD. Now, is this something primarily just for older cars?
No, it works on everything, Jay. It works on old-fashioned acrylic lacquers, and
Wow.
the brand new acrylic urethanes, and even the ceramic finishes that a
Wow.
lot of your cars have in here now. These new
Okay.
cars.
All right, well, let's give it a try. I'm seeing this for the first time, just like you are, so I have no idea whether it works or not. But as I said, I've heard good things. So I'm curious to see what it does. We always like to try out new products here so people can get an idea of what's going on. And so if they see you at a car show, they'll know you're not crazy. All right, let's go to work.
This is the SystemOne X3 polish.
Yeah.
That's the magic potion that does everything. Takes the place of compound and polish.
Now let me ask you a question. I always tell guys, whatever you do, unless you've had experience with any kind of polisher, be very careful. I mean, should the home person put this on by hand?
Absolutely.
Because
You can do this with a buffer. Home person.
yeah, but I always see guys buffering, and then they're right through.
Burn-proof.
It's burn-proof.
Yep, and you go in and
Okay.
tell a body shop that it's burn-proof, you can't believe how hard he wants to burn the edge.
Yeah,
Can I
okay.
go through the paint? Yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm not going to be able to tangle it up like an
Okay.
old-fashioned compound, or even the
Okay.
compounds of today.
Now, can you apply this with hand, or
You
or
can.
should you,
You can
use-
do it by hand or with a buffer.
All right. Well,
On
I'll
this one, we've
try
got
the
some
buffer
deep
thing.
scratches.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can try.
Now
it.
go ahead,
It'll
go
be
ahead.
fun.
I never go near a buffer because I'm one of those guys that's going to go through, so I always sort of do it by hand. But I'll leave it up to you. Okay, go
We've
ahead.
got two sides to this pad,
Right.
wool, special wool, blended
Right.
wool, and then we've got a special foam.
Okay.
Use the exact same product on both sides and it comes out perfect.
Let's take a look.
See all
Squirrels.
the deep scratches that we've got going on here. A lot of shrinkage maybe, or car wash scratches that are happening in here. Apply it right on the surface. It's completely water-based, has no smell at all. You can do this outside in the sun or, in really any temperature. Get it worked into the pad. At any stage of the game, you can wipe it off, see it, and check your work, and you can see how the shine's coming up in there. We've taken off the oxidation. Once you've worked that into the surface, you flip over the pad, and you can see we're taking off a little paint. That's the oxidation that all paint does. Use the exact same product to finish, and it doesn't take much. Microfiber cloth that comes in the kit. Just wipe it off.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoy watching. Getting to meet a person like Jay Leno, somebody who I had admired my whole life from a distance. But this connection would, I'd really get to know him and get to see the kind of a man he is as a motorhead. He really likes cars. I mean, he is really, really into it. Total hands-on guy. They have a full restoration shop there. They do mechanical work. Jay is really into steam engines, and I got to watch that. He has a complete set there where he would feed all of us when we would go up there. So it was really, really enjoyable, and it was fun to show Jay the new buffing pad, and I think he enjoyed it. I do. I think he enjoyed it, and he did this for many, many businesses many years ago. I don't think he does it anymore, but it was fun. So thank you guys for watching. We do have an affiliates program. And I want you to watch out for that. Obviously we have jobbers, and we sell online, we sell on Amazon, we sell on our website at CSI-shine.com. And the affiliates job is to direct you to the website from time to time with a big discount. We don't do it a lot, but when we do it, we give a big discount because we've got inventory and we want to move product, and these affiliates are fun to watch. A couple of the affiliates that I'm going to talk about right now, one being Tammy Miller. For all of you guys that are painters like me, and maybe there's some guys and girls who are interested in getting into painting. Well, how do you do that? How do you get to communicate with the principal of a paint company and get questions answered? Tammy Miller is the person for you. She really knows paint, and beautiful young lady. So I think it's easy for us guys. As soon as I see a pretty young girl, I don't think of her being technically advanced, but be careful. She knows this industry. She comes from the industry. Her parents were in this industry long before her, and she was raised in it. So when you think you're going to challenge Tammy on something that she says, be careful. And I think that is what drew her to CSI. CSI is all about helping its customers. Throw compound in the trash can. I mean, that's the basic idea, right? We've all been brainwashed into believing compound's going to help, and then I burn an edge, or I take it to extreme, like we all have to in the custom painting world. Nobody's going to look at my paint job if it's mediocre. I have to take it to the nth degree. That means we're color sanding far beyond what people think you should color sand. I want that paint as flat as glass. And it doesn't matter how flat I spray it. That has nothing to do with the finished product of a show car. You can have a ton of orange peel and just color sand it out, like these lowriders with 50 different colors on it. If you were to see these paint jobs before they were color sanded flat, you would see that there really wasn't much to look at. They did all the work, but the paint job really couldn't be shown until they sanded it completely flat, putting many, many layers of clear on, and taking out all of the ripples, and then polishing it out. Well, that's what color sanding and polishing is all about. That is what CSI is all about. Can you use it for detailing? Yes, of course. In your driveway? Yes, of course. But the big part of CSI is helping to perfect what the painter has done. And Tammy saw that, and Tammy ran hard with us, and is still running hard with us, promoting who we are. So if you see Tammy Miller promoting our product, then jump on board, listen to what she has to say. I hope you learned something. Maybe you'll even buy some of her Revolt paint and clear and primer and all the other things that she has. She's got a great lineup. She knows this business. Do not be misled by just a pretty face. She really knows this industry. She is well-versed at every level. And if you're having trouble with your paint system that you're using, or you're intermixed system of this and this and this and this, check her out, okay? So she is one of our affiliates, and I am proud to have her on the CSI team. Another affiliate is Jeff Stiles. Now, if you follow Jeff, you know what kind of character he is. I mean, he dresses up in all different kinds of costumes and goes to SEMA, and, you know, they'll show pictures of him at this party and going here and walking the floor. But last year, he asked if we, CSI, could get involved in doing color sanding and polishing on his van. It is a beautiful, beautiful van. It's called the Evil Van. And I'll put the picture up here, and you can see how beautiful the paint is. That blue stripe that he has is very, very unique. I believe it's just a base coat clear coat, but you can ask Jeff about that because it looks like a full-blown candy. And then the paint actually lights up. There is a way to spray conductive material on the surface of the vehicle, hook 2 wires to it, and the paint actually lights up. So check that out. It's called Lumalore. Jeff, he knows how to get you in touch with the people who actually do this for a living or sell these products, and he loves CSI. So these are 2 of the affiliates. We have many, many other affiliates coming on board. If you see CSI being advertised from affiliates, hey, look at this, you know, they're looking to make a little money. I give them a piece to do the videos and promote our product, but they have a big offer for you too. So check that out. This is really, really fun. We are distributing all over the country again. So we have distributors in Florida. We have distributors in North and South Carolina, Ohio, Michigan, Colorado, California, of course. So all over the place. We have lots and lots of distributors. You know, and if I can answer any questions, give me a call, 714-906-6619. Thanks, everybody, for joining in, and thanks for helping our YouTube station just completely blow up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's totally free. Ring the bell. You'll be noticed. They'll send you a notification every single time that a new video comes out, and we are trying to do 1 new video per week. And it's a little daunting to try and do that, but you got to do this, and then you got to go and edit it, put it all together, and put the extra videos up on the screen. But it's fun, and I love hearing from everybody. Thank you for supporting CSI. It is different. CSI has a completely different message to, I hope, service this industry. Nobody was really helping me learn how to do color sanding and polishing other than my dad dropping a heavy hand on me like, what did you burn that for? You know, but I'm using gravel and a wool pad and wondering why I'm burning the paint as a little kid. Today, most of the products are pretty good. I just don't like to see compound in any shop. I don't see a need. I would love to have somebody come on here. Let's have a debate. Tell me why you're using a compound. I don't see ever being necessary. It doesn't matter how badly oxidized or how badly orange peeled it is. It is a waste of time to use compound when you have the products that are available like CSI, whether it be CSI Ceram XX, our premium product. It costs a little more, but it cuts a lot faster. Same beautiful finish with Ceram XX. And then we have the mid-level product, which is Ceram X, the product we came out with in 2008, cuts well, finishes well, and it is the product really that transformed this whole industry. And then the original product we are bringing back out as a price point product for detailers. These are going to be very inexpensive for the detailers who do some polishing on cars, whether it be a DA or rotary. And all of our products work with a DA and rotary, but right now we're really pushing the rotary with the dual-sided pad. So check us out, csishine.com, and thank you for listening. Tom out from CSI. Bye.